the first reactions from critics over The Matrix Resurrections are in. While the response has been mixed, with some saying it's far from a perfect movie, it has been met with unanimous praise over the astonishing set pieces and burning chemistry between Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss. The fourth installment in the sci-fi franchise revives Reeves as Neo in the first Matrix film since 2003's The Matrix Revolutions. The Matrix Revolutions is too self-aware of its existence, Variety's Clayton Davis wrote. He explained, poking fun at itself a bit too much. It's very heavy on the love story, with not a lot of show-stopping action and effects, which is what the people want. Critic Jeff Nelson called it an almost 2.5-hour exposition dump with choppy action scenes reminiscent of the Bourne movies, adding, "It reuses far too much footage from previous installments and is meta to a fault. I am deeply happy for those who will enjoy #The Matrix Resurrections. I am, regrettably, not among them," Mashable's Alison Foreman said. She continued, "It's leagues better than Reloaded and Revolutions, which let's be clear are really not good, but has bad stakes. Nothing matters, and not in a cool nihilistic way." However, on the more positive spectrum, People's Nigel Smith hailed the film as more fun than I remember the sequels ever being, reasoning, "Yes, it's bogged down in exposition like the previous two, but Terry's annoying wink to it all now." Newcomers Neil Patrick Harris and Jonathan Groff are key to that. Oh, and the climax rocks. Film critic Liz Shannon Miller tweeted, "It's not perfect. There are some moments that might be complete and utter nonsense. But while The Matrix Revolutions broke my heart, #The Matrix Resurrections did the other thing. And I'm just so happy about that." The Hollywood Reporter's Brian Davids called it one of the most thought-provoking blockbusters ever made since it grapples with real-world legacy. It has all the elements you want in a Matrix film, but its central love story is where it shines. Variety's Courtney Howard gushed, "The film is a terrific, awe-inducing, meta-mind-bender completely in line with the franchise's legacy. Finds an innovative, high-concept way to frame the new story. Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss chemistry burns. Jessica Hendwick is a revelation," Eric Davis said. "The first act of The Matrix Resurrections is stellar. Smart, funny, weird, self-referential and unexpected. Add to it wildly inventive action sequences, lofty storytelling decisions and a ton of big ideas that will fuel lots of questions. Trust me, multiple viewings will be required." Jermaine Lucier also enthused, "It brilliantly reinvents the franchise while increasing the importance of the first three films, all while being touching, exciting and gorgeous. It's very trippy and complex, but I loved it. Can't wait to see it again and again." Film critic Katie Walsh wrote, "The Matrix Resurrections felt like Lana having a fast, loose, fun time remixing the existing material, and even though it's about the love story of Neo/Trinity, it's an unabashedly queer blockbuster." Co-written and directed by Lana Wachowski, the movie also brings back Carrie-Anne Moss, Lambert Wilson, and Jada Pinkett Smith from the original franchise. Taking place 20 years after the events of The Matrix Revolutions, Keanu's Neo is now living a seemingly ordinary life under his original identity as Thomas A. Anderson in San Francisco. He is now seeing a therapist who prescribes him blue pills to counteract the strange and unnatural things he occasionally glimpses. The Matrix Resurrections plays in theaters in the UK and the US on Deck 22, and will also be streaming on HBO Max.